If you're having a hard time in Wuchang with bosses one-shotting you, or even elite enemies making you feel underpowered, you might want to farm, and farming is kinda boring. In this video, I'll show you the most efficient way to get Red Mercury as early as Chapter 2, and I'll also show you the other critical materials you need to get as well, because Red Mercury is not really enough if you want to maximize your potential. Let's get started. Speaking of efficiency, why are you still paying full price for games? Instant gaming exists. I don't remember the last time I bought a game from Steam. It feels like a waste of money. Instant gaming have all your needs covered. Massive discounts on new games, old classics, or pre-orders. Even gift cards or subscriptions for any platform out there. They will have an impressive discount for you. All that with 24/7 support by humans, instant delivery, and a massive catalog backed with the confidence of hundreds of thousands of positive reviews on Trustpilot and flexible payment options too. Get amazing deals right now by scanning my affiliate link you see on the screen and in the description below. And that's not all. You can also join a monthly giveaway to win the game of your choice by just clicking my giveaway link in the description and registering. That can be you. If you win Borderlands 4, I'm sure Randy will consider you a real fan. Big thanks to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you for supporting my content. Now back to Wuchang. First, let's talk about the things you need and why you need them, then I'll show you where to get them, and after that we'll quickly look at the simple prep for the farm, and then the farm itself. The full list of items that you need to spend on your skills are as follows. Faint red feathers, and those are used on weapon mastery nodes up to +3. Brilliant red feathers, and those are used for weapon mastery nodes above 3. There's also radiant and lustrous red feathers, which will take your mastery to above 6 and above 9 respectively. But those are further into the game, and you won't see them before Chapter 3 and 4. Forgotten Remembrance, and those are for the nodes that increase the mana vase charges. Lost Remains, and those are to increase the healing amount gained per mana vase use. And finally, Bow Blood, which is used to enhance the maddening incense duration and charges. Let's quickly find those items. Faint red feathers are abundant. They drop from a variety of enemies in most locations. Brilliant red feathers drop from tougher enemies like elite trees in Cloudspire. Forgotten Remembrance is a collectible. There's only 12 in the game, and collecting them will give you the achievement Overflowing Mana. They're found in those big golden chests that tend to be on a side path, so if you're going straight for main story progress, you'd probably miss some of those. Instead of wasting time showing you a walking sim, I'll put links in the description for some interactive maps where you can go and filter each map by the items you want, and then you can easily find anything you might have missed. Some of those websites are a work in progress, so depending on when you're seeing this, they might still be incomplete with all the chapters and locations. Lost Remains is also similar. There's 10 of those in the game, and collecting them will unlock the Surging Mana achievement. And finally, Bow Blood, which drops from inner demons. You basically need to kill your inner demon once in 6 different zones, and they'll drop you Bow Blood. You have to kill them all in one playthrough to get the trophy Quelling Madness. And the first 3 are actually missable if you make progress in region number 3. I'll link a guide in the description as well. Now that all the items are out of the way, it's time for the farm. First thing to do is to make sure that your madness is maxed out, as this boosts your mercury gain. You can easily do that by going to the Invoke shop and buy stuff until you cap your madness. The other thing is that we need to equip fire in our temperance. There's actually 2 farms that are equally efficient. The first one is here at the Mort Grotto Shrine. I'll show you the quickest way to get to it. If you go to Cloudspire outskirts, head to the right, and then around this corner to the left past the fighting zombies dudes, then take a right and go down the stairs. And further down onto this ledge, you'll be baited by some loot on a scaffolding. And once you grab it, it will collapse and drop you down here. But this circle will give you damage immunity. You turn around and the shrine is right in front of you. And here's our run. We'll go down this tunnel, Get 2 feathers by hitting a second light attack on this guy twice. Another feather off this guy. Then this lunatic will dash at us and explode. The tree here can be hit before popping up, and its pop-up will knock you back. We use our temperance and then get a hit from a reasonable range so that when the tree pops up, we don't get knocked back. We capitalize on the fire. The tree gets stunned when fully burned, so we can squeeze in some more damage. The tree alone gives you 2400 mercury. We go back to the shrine, and if you time this, the full run is a minute, with 3k mercury. So practically, that's 180,000 mercury per hour. As I mentioned earlier as well, the tree also can drop brilliant red feathers, which is something we already want. So that's 2 birds with 1 stone. The second and even faster farm is at the Snowfall Palace. From the shrine, take the stairs to the left, temper your weapon with fire, and get the headmistress from behind. If your damage is high, you probably want to avoid stunning her and doing a critical hit from behind, because the animation will take too long and waste more time. And then you can 2-shot her daughter. We get back to the shrine, and this couldn't be quicker. We made 1788 mercury in 31 seconds. That's over 207k mercury per hour. Obviously, it's often more than that because, as you just saw, some Red Mercury consumables drop too. And keep in mind that the tougher you get, the quicker those farms become. But then again, there will be more efficient farms in mid and late game areas. Now, when it comes to all those skill points you'll farm, you should always make sure to optimize your pathing on the skill board, so that you can reach those +5 nodes the quickest way, as those are the most OP value per skill point. And also avoid spending multiple points in nodes that will allow you to do so, as you will simply gain 1 stat per skill point, essentially slowing down your progress down the skill tree. You can obviously come back to those later, when you've covered the +5 ones that you need. And last but not least, it's important to note that it's wise to make sure that you don't overspend in one stat for too long and ignore the other ones. Stats have soft and hard caps at 25 and 50, so once you hit 25 in strength, for example, don't spend more before you take agility up to 25 too, to maximize your efficiency and power gained per skill point. Now let me know in the comments if you know of any better farms that are more efficient, at least this early. And if you found this guide helpful, please remember to hit the like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more guides. I'll see you in the next video.